Hey babes, welcome back to the channel. So I'm back today with a new video, and today I'm featuring Lashey hair. Big thank you to Lashey for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get into this look. So today I have some of the most undetectable clip-ins. I'm talking supernatural blend. These are Yaki straight seamless clip-ins in 24 inches. I'm going to show you how to achieve a partial braid down. So if you have short hair, this is perfect for you. Or even if you want to minimize the heat you put on your natural hair and you have long hair, this works as well. So I'm just going to show you how I do a partial braid down. Right now I'm sectioning out my leave out. So these are the sides that I'll be leaving out, and I'm going to clip those up to get them out the way. Now I'm just going to part down in the back and nape area. I'm going to braid all of these going down. Then I'm going to connect these braids. So at the very end, we have one tail. This is the method that I use for this type of install. So I'm going to show you how I completely braid down this one side. I do repeat these steps on the other side, but I don't record that because it is repetitive. As you can see, I'm braiding this one down. I'm going to braid it to the very end of the tail. I'm going to leave that out. So now I'm going to braid down another section. And then once I get to the nape, I'm going to pull that first braid, the tail of the first braid, and I'm going to pull it into the next braid. And I'm going to continue to repeat these steps until we get to the middle. So as I stated, this method is perfect if you want to minimize heat. It's a good protective style. Or if you want a better blend, but you still have enough hair out on top so that it gives a natural look. So I want to talk to you a little bit more about these clip-ins while you watch me braid this down. These have such a seamless blend, and I feel like they're perfect for fine hair because it blended so well with my hair. Not only that, this is a quick and easy install, literally 3 steps, and you're going to see that once we get to the top. You just part your hair, you place the clip-in down, snap it closed, and then you continue to part your hair. That is it. So if you want to do a braidless install, I do have another video in which I did that install with Lashey hair, but for this one, this is a partial braid down. So now we're getting to the very end of this side of my head, and I'm just showing you what it looks like at the back. I braid it down like I did on the side, and I'm going to take that tail once again and pull it into this braid so that we have one tail at the very end. So as I stated, these steps are very, very repetitive. So once I get to about this point here, I'm going to take that braid, pull it in, and continue to braid this out to the end. So now I'm going to jump ahead, and this is me finishing the last braid on the other side. So once I'm done, I pull everything together and I have that one tail. And once we're all done with that, we can jump into this install. Keep in mind, all timestamps will be down in the description box, and there'll be markers here on the screen. All links to this hair will be in the description box as well. And if I have a discount code, that will be pinned in the comments as well as the description box. But once we are done with these braids, I'm going to straighten the top section of my hair with all this leave out, and then we're going to jump into the actual clip-in install. So that is my foundation. This is what it's giving. Now this is the hair. I want you to take a look at the bands on this. These are so seamless and flat. Look at that. That is some of the most undetectable bands that I have yet to review. So now I have 2 packs for a super full install, and these are 24 inches long. I'm going to start in the nape area, and as you can see, all you have to do is place the clip-in down, attach your combs, and just snap it closed. So I'm going to continue to do that, and I'm going to space these accordingly. I don't want to space them too close together. You don't want them too far apart. So use your discretion when you're placing your clip-ins. I also want you to know that these straighten with one pass, so they react to heat very well. And I love this texture because it gives a pressed look. So as you can see, I'm just going to continue to clip these down. So I'm continuing to clip these down accordingly and spacing them just how I like. And once I'm done with this section, then we get to move into the top where you can see how flat these lay, especially against my hair and my scalp. And this is very full. I have to say these 2 packs of clip-ins gave me a very full look. Even with the braided install in the back, it still looks very, very full. So once I get to this point, I'm going to straighten the edges because I want those to blend, of course. And as you can see, they blend very well with the extensions. And then I'm going to move on to the top of my hair. And as you can see, I'm just parting with my rat tail comb. And then I'm going to take my first clip in and place it down. And I'm going to show you what these look like up close against the scalp. So take a look at this. Once I clip it down, do you see how flat this lays? Super undetectable. So even when you flip your hair over, you can't see any wefts. It's giving natural hair. So I did use all the clips in this set. I'm going to include the total number of clips here on the screen as well as down below. I used every single piece to complete this install and I got such a full look. Full yet natural. It doesn't look like too much hair. Plus it's just the right amount of leave out to pass for your hair. So now as we get to the very top, I'm going to use the 2 smallest pieces in the set. And that works well, especially if the front of your hair, you have bangs or you have shorter hair in the front. Those little pieces help to give you the perfect length. And with the band being so flat, it's undetectable even at the very top of your head. So as you can see, that blends really well with my hair. Even when I press my hair down, you don't see any bulkiness, nothing. And because the color of the band is so black, it's the perfect blend. So all the links will be in the description box. Big shout out to Lashey hair. I'll add this to my clip-in playlist if you are interested. Definitely like this video if you love these braided clip-in tutorials. Big shout out to Lashey. Big shout out to y'all for clicking on another video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.